The placenta is absolutely loaded with awesome nutrients and hormones. The main one is iron, which is going to increase the mother's well-being and energy postpartum. The placenta's also got prostaglandins in it, which help to contract the uterus back to pre-pregnancy size and also help to bring in milk supply. And it's also full of oxytocin, which is the hormone of love. So the oxytocin will help just with the bonding of the mother and baby, and that also helps to reduce the risk of postpartum depression. I'm Alicia Langlands. I'm the owner of The Nurtured Babe, and I'm a placenta encapsulator. There's a few ways that you can eat your placenta.
Go across, so you get grill marks across the whole cord.
A lot of women will just slice it up and eat it raw, often freezing it in cubes. Some women will cook it up as lasagna, spaghetti. Some women also have smoothies as well, and they'll have it whizzed up with some berries and other awesome smoothie ingredients. I find that encapsulation is a little bit more palatable. It's just a bit easier to swallow. Humans, we're just mammals at the end of the day. We are mammals, and every mammal consumes their placenta. Usually my clients contact me while they're pregnant. When they go into labour, usually they'll send me a message when baby has arrived. When I collect the placenta, I'm happy to collect it from whoever is at the hospital supporting the mother. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
How'd everything go?
Yeah, it went well.
Yep. Is it labelled?
Yeah.
Excellent. I do everything that I can to get it back to them by day 3 before the 3rd day blues hit. I usually wear an apron just because, it's a bit messy. So we've got my client's placenta here. So this placenta is really cool. The veins are running right through the membranes, which is pretty unusual. So we're going to steam that for about 20 minutes, because it's a small placenta, so we don't need an excessive amount of time. The placenta has a very distinct smell. When it's fresh, it smells quite earthy, sort of like a woman's menstruation might smell. After the steaming process, because of the ginger and the jalapenos, it's very, very meaty. I can't cook with ginger anymore. So we steam it until it's basically a medium rare steak. You want the outsides cooked, but you want the inside pinky and red. So you can see that the outside is cooked, but the inside is really raw still. So now I'm just going to slice it up really thinly. I slice it so that it can dehydrate evenly, sort of treating it like you would any other meat, wanting it to stay at a reasonably high temperature so that it cooks. Okay, so now we're ready to turn on the dehydrator and let it dehydrate for at least 12 hours. So this has been on for just over 12 hours now. And we can see the dried placenta there. It's crispy, so it's ready to grind up. I read a lot about encapsulation when I first started the process. I learnt from midwives, doulas, other encapsulators. I've learnt through word of mouth and through the wisdom of other birth workers. The encapsulation process, of course, is relatively new since we do have dehydrators and that sort of thing. However, the consumption of placenta is certainly not a new thing. Good, how are you?
Not bad,
Congratulations.
thank you.
Is Anastasia here?
Yeah.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thank you. And I think it's a really important organ that plays such a vital role in your baby's life, and you can't just, you know, do nothing with it.
Like, your placenta was absolutely gorgeous. It was really beautiful, it was really healthy. So these are your placenta capsules?
Yeah. Definitely a lot of people that are like, oh my God, no, that's terrible. And there's a lot of people that you hold back from telling because you know that their response is not going to be a positive one. Like my mum, when I first told her about it, she was like, oh, that's so gross. But she, once I explained to her like why I wanted to honour that organ and why, you know, all the benefits that it had to taking it, she kind of came around to the idea. What does it taste like? It doesn't really taste like anything. It's like taking your vitamins.
Placenta has given your baby life for its entire time in utero, and then, you know, to be tossed as clinical medical waste, it seems a bit disrespectful.